So let's talk about whether or not you should move to Springfield, Missouri. Who's it for and who's it not? If you've been thinking about relocating to the greater Springfield, Missouri area, this is the exact channel you've been looking for. So far, I've made moving to Springfield, Missouri, pros and cons of Springfield, Missouri, and we'll be making a series on every single surrounding city. So if you're thinking about relocating to anywhere in the Southwest Missouri region, you found the channel. So let's talk about, should you move to Springfield, Missouri? Make me a deal. If you get any value or information out of today's video, hit that like and subscribe button. My name is Greyson Roberts, born and raised in Springfield, Missouri, and am a realtor. So if you're looking to relocate to Springfield, Missouri, not only is this video going to tell you everything you need to know, but I can help you do that. Shoot me a call or text 417-501-4660, or if email's more your speed, that's totally fine. GreysonRoberts@kw.com. Now let's get into who is Springfield for and who is it not. All right, now listen, if you like long, hot summers, going to the lake, swimming, water parks, everything you want to do, Springfield, Missouri has tons of outdoor activities in the greater area. Some of them in Springfield and some of them less than an hour away, including Silver Dollar City, Whitewater, Table Rock Lake, and so much more. The summers here come with all sorts of fun festivities, and it's my favorite season. Of course, we have also long and cold winters. So if you like to do a little bit of snowboarding, we don't get too much snow, but sometimes you can. And all of those mountain biking and hiking trails, hey, you could take a snowboard down those too as well in the winter. You know, you like hot tubs, you like cuddling up by the fire, well, Missouri's got plenty of that for you, or Springfield more specifically. And of course, you get to take advantage of every season in between, including fall and winter. Right now, we're in the fall season, hence the fall background. So if you're someone who enjoys all 4 seasons in full swing, this is for you. But if you're like me and you don't like the cooler seasons like fall and winter, this is not for you. So when you're moving to Springfield, Missouri, it's very important to realize that you're gonna have a very, very drastic living experience. So you're gonna get hot and you're gonna get cold, and it swings some days like 20 to 30 degrees. Next, are you a fan of public transportation? I sure hope not, because we don't have much. So if you're someone that doesn't have a car, or has lived in New York City or California, or somewhere that is a big city, and you're used to riding the subway or buses, whatever, we don't really have a whole lot of that. Why? We're not that big. In the direct Springfield, Missouri area, we have about 167,000 people, and we do have some city buses, but we don't have like subways or trains or anything like that. And the trains we do have are merchandise trains, not pedestrian trains. But we have some of the lowest used car prices in the country. I mean, you could go get a clunker for $1,000 or less, and you know, the traffic's not that bad either since we're not that big. So public transportation is not a priority here. Why? Well, because we don't need it, which can be a pro or a con depending on who you are. For me, that is a massive pro. What about restaurants? Are you a big foodie? Well, we've got lots of fantastic foods, tons of restaurants at all price ranges. In fact, I'm living in this little area, a little neighborhood called Chesterfield Village, and within 5 minutes of me, I have probably 30 different restaurants, some high-end, some middle, some fast food. That's a lot of options where I could hop in my car and really drive like 1 mile. It's insane. Some of my favorite restaurants in Springfield is Flame. It's a downtown steakhouse. I also like Avanzari. It's a fantastic steakhouse and Italian restaurant, both very high end. And if you want to drive about 20 minutes to the next town over, Ozark, some of my favorite restaurants there is The Mill, made by Johnny Morrison, aka the guy who made Bass Pro. So it's beautiful. The Finley, a converted old Catholic church. And then there is one more. What was it? Oh, the Vineyard Market, a wine bar and cigar lounge. Super high end. Maybe my favorite place to go of all time. So if you're a foodie, we've got food. Now, if you're coming from places like New York or California or Austin or Dallas or Houston or even Kansas City or St. Louis, you might be a little bit disappointed in our downtown. It's not much. The tallest building is Hammond's Tower, and you can see it from most of Springfield because it's the only building that's that tall. Nothing else really obstructs its view, which is cool. It's fine. But if you're looking for a super high-rise, swanky downtown loft, you're probably not gonna find it. We do have some nice lofts, but they're nothing to write home about. You know, they're modern, they're fine, but nothing crazy. I think there's one penthouse in the whole thing, in the whole city. It's all right. It's like 2,000 square foot, and it's like $2,000 a month. It's nothing super crazy because we just don't have much of a downtown. So if you are a city lover, this is not a big city kind of place, nor does it feel like it any way, shape, or form, even in downtown. However, because of that, we have a below average cost of living. Home prices and rents are well below the national average. You're looking for a cheap place to live in a safe, quiet neighborhood, or a nice loft downtown that's, nothing too crazy. I mean, we've got it all. Now, you're looking for some farmland where you can ride some dirt bikes and have some cattle. We got that. We have everything you need here, which is great. In fact, one of my cousins is actually renting an apartment about 5 minutes down from me for $495 a month, which is really cheap. Not to mention, we have a thriving job market. So really low rents and home prices coupled with a fantastic job market is a big plus, because that equals more money in your pocket. And we all like more money in our pockets. So I've got a lot more details on my moving to Springfield, Missouri and pros and cons of moving to Springfield video. But let's just briefly touch that. We have some of the best healthcare and some of the best hospitals in the nation. In fact, 17% of our workforce is employed in the hospitals, which is crazy. Also, we have fantastic schools and tons of colleges and universities. So no matter if you're older or younger, medical problems or healthy, Springfield is really diverse and it offers everything that anybody needs from all walks of life. Springfield is a great place to live, but of course there's Ozark, Nixa, Republic, Willard. There's lots of other towns which we're going to be covering on this YouTube channel. So if you have any questions or concerns or looking to buy, sell, or invest in the greater Springfield, Missouri area, of course, you can always reach out to me. I can help you out. All of my information is either at the beginning of this video or simply in the description of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.